Hello, and how are you this lovely Sunday afternoon? Today's recipe, stir fry. The ingredients, these. I'm pretty sure this is all. Probably some salt as well, maybe. I haven't decided. I actually decided to just marinate the chicken, so the vegetables are just kind of going to be sitting there for a little while. Just to give a little bit more context to the fact that I'm cooking the stir fry today, I know that I've talked a lot recently about trying to eat restaurants less, fast food, even sit-down restaurants, just trying to avoid that sort of stuff, because it is kind of a drain on money, time, not so much time, because the point of restaurants is to save time, but it's a drain on money, and a lot of the time I end up eating a lot less healthy stuff than I possibly could. So, I'm wanting to get a little bit more experience, a little more practice, and just a little bit more time with cooking so that in the future, preparing something like this won't take as long as it has in the past. So far, I haven't done anything that takes really an excessive amount of time. It's just a matter of getting used to which knives to use for what type of stuff. Have a meat knife that, is better for cutting through, tendons, not tendons, but muscle, and then having a vegetable knife, which is good for just chopping. Just general stuff of I want to be better at it so that it'll be easier in the future. That's just kind of the general rule of how a lot of things go, but especially for cooking, you can see how that sort of thing would be useful. So, with that in mind, I'm cooking more, is basically what it amounts. So you also saw that I got all the new cooking hardware, I guess you could call it, at Ollie's. And so, with that, I can make more stuff. Like, for instance, baking. I can just bake cookies whenever I want, or any other stuff that can be baked on a cookie sheet. I need a loaf pan or a muffin tin to make other stuff, but that's besides the point. I want to make more stuff. I want to be the one making my own food as much as possible. So, baby steps, but I'm doing pretty alright so far, if I do say so myself. Well, I ended up actually being a little bit strapped for time, and so I wasn't able to prepare the food before having to go back to church because we were doing a new discipleship class for a lot of people who have recently come to FCA and made different decisions regarding their faith. And so we're having a class to kind of explain a little bit more about what exactly it is that the church believes. And so that was going on. And so that was actually earlier than usual, so I didn't have quite the time that I was expecting. And then there was food there, and so I didn't want to make anything after because I was already full. So, I'm just going to make the food tomorrow, but I left the chicken to marinate. It should be nice and flavorful by the time I get to cooking it, and so that'll be helpful. And the only reason I was so insistent on trying to get it done today is because I opened the package of chicken breasts when I made dinner for Yvonne on Thursday, so yeah, I wanted to make sure that I actually, took care of it. And since it's marinating, it should be fine and it shouldn't spoil because the soy sauce has a lot of salt. So, that's something to look forward to. Anyways, I'm actually going to go ahead and go to bed because I already took some allergy medicine because Yvonne's cat. But yeah, I took some Jenner brand Benadryl, so I'm going to be out pretty soon. So, I'll go ahead and say that's all I have for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I guess I will see you tomorrow.